Can you hear me now? Good morning, $50
Good morning.
How are you?
I am eye-tastic on a beautiful, once again, Tuesday morning.
Mm-hmm. It is beautiful.
Absolutely.
So happy that you're here.
I'm always excited to be here.
I'm always excited that you smell good when you come in, because if you didn't, it'd be really disappointing.
Well, I know. I just never understood why garlic was your favorite, seasoning.
No, I mean, it is,
No.
but no. Not on you on Tuesday mornings.
I got you.
All right. So how's it been? I came and saw you at the shop. I cannot believe the huge selection. I mean, you talk about it, but until you see with your own eyes the selection of $50 frames, you're like, what?
It's for real.
It is for real.
Yes. I have a lot of people that are talking about this, obviously, in Pensacola, especially now that we have over 2,075 likes on our Facebook. But I went into the pizza place the other night to pick up some pizza, and the girl's like, "Oh, you're the guy on TV. You're the $50 eye guy." And I'm just going, okay, yes.
It's the hair, dude.
It's all about the hair.
It is all about the hair.
Everybody kids me about the hair.
Because that's what they're going to see first, and then the second thing they're going to see is your glasses. Because your hair is, it's your hair. It's spiky and...
Well, that's the thing that we talk about. It's funny that you say that. Whenever you look at somebody, you meet somebody, the first thing that you look at is what? Their face. You don't look at their shoes or what they're wearing. You look at their face. And so eyeglasses are so important to the way that you look. It's so important. It defines who you are. If you wear a big, chunky, plastic geek, type of look, or if you wear something that's clean, sophisticated, maybe you like the bling, the rhinestones, it defines who you are. It says a lot about who you are. And so eyeglasses are important, and they're not just for improving the quality of your life and how you work, how you perform at work and how well you drive down the street, whether or not you run over curbs and things like that. Or maybe you're a student and you're at college and you see, want to see the board up front and things like that. But what's really important is how good you look. And for $50, we have 2,500 designer eyeglass frames, Wendy. Designer, name brand, for $50. And that is absolutely the best price in sight. Had a lady come in yesterday, and she was like, heard you on the radio. Had to come check it out. And she said, wow, this is amazing. It really, truly is real.
It really, truly is.
It is. And so getting back to talking about the first thing that you see on your face, the first thing most people see, of course, is your eyes and maybe your glasses and things. But when it comes to the eye guy, the first thing you see with me is the hair.
Right. And that's okay. Because, right under the hair is the glasses.
There you go.
So there you go.
So,
but, I was just so impressed. You had Coach and Vera Wang, all the brands that the girls love, and they were right there, and they are $50 frames. And now let's go over this a little bit, because I was talking to a friend of mine, and she must have gotten Progressive, but I was just confused because when you come in, just single vision lens and glasses, tell me how much we're talking here.
Okay, it's real simple. Everything's built in the $50 family. And what that simply means is this. You come in, you choose from over 2,500 designer eyeglass frames for $50. If you have single vision lenses, and you've heard me on the radio, the lenses are included, the plastic single vision lenses. Now, is there any restrictions on your prescription? No. Do we have any eye gotchas? No. It doesn't matter what your prescription is. It doesn't matter who your doctor is. It just simply doesn't matter. It's covered. It's $50. Now, if you want to upgrade to a thin and light polycarbonate lens, you're going to add an additional $50. You see, everything's built around the $50 program. The same principle applies with Progressive no-line bifocals. Now, here's what happens. You come in, you spend $50. Now you need to upgrade to the Progressive no-lines. You pay $50 per eye. 50 for your right, 50 for your left. And now we're at an amazing, huge, big ticket right now. We're building big sales here, folks. $150, okay?
Yeah.
And by the way, now you want to know, well, what kind of lens am I getting? What kind of Progressive no-line invisible bifocal am I getting? It's real simple. Hoya. H-O-Y-A. If you have any questions about it, we have lots of literature, and you can just pick up your little phone right there, do a little Google search on Hoya, and you'll find and discover that it's one of the top-rated progressives and optics in the world. They're all Japanese made, and we're talking about great technology. And so simply, here's what we tell you. Price is never an indication of quality. Just because you paid $300 for those fancy shoes because they had the word Coach on them doesn't mean they're any better than the $50 pair of Nikes, you see, or $50 pair of whatever shoes.
Right.
And so we're big proponents of revolutionizing the eye care industry, and that's what this concept is built on. We've realized, Wendy, that we no longer compete with just the local opticals and the national chain stores that advertise everything that's for free. And by the way, folks, just a quick reminder, if you see the words free at your optical store or your eyeglass center, get up, turn around, and do yourself a big, huge favor, walk out the door. I promise you, there's no such thing as free in eye care. It just doesn't happen. They're going to build that ticket. They're going to build that price. There's a catch for your prescription. There's fine print. There's restrictions. There's limitations. And better yet, I promise you, you're going to remember these words are going to ring through your ears. The eye guy said there's no such thing as free when your ticket's $300, $400, $500.
Yeah. What part of that was free?
Exactly.
I'm
so
confused.
So if you get stuck in that situation because you really just want to go see for yourself, and that's fine too, get up and walk out and say, you know what, I'm going to the $50 eye guy.
Right.
We've had people do that.
Well, and just for anything else, anything that's worth having and that's, a pricey item is worth going and getting a couple of estimates on.
Absolutely.
So, go get whatever, go see whoever,
Yes.
and buy one, get one free.
Sure.
And see how that works out for you.
Absolutely.
And, say, hold these for me. And they'll hold them for you. And then go see Mark. Go see the $50 eye guy, which is, by the way, located, what is the exact address?
Right now, we're still currently in our old location of the corner of US 29 and Brent Lane, catty corner to Pensacola Christian Academy, next to Walgreens, yellow and blue building. It used to be formerly Tegenkamp Optical. It's been there for 30 years, so most people know that landmark. Mm-hmm. It's not in the best part of town, but it's there, been there forever, and we're moving to our new location. If you've driven down Davis Highway across the street from Home Depot, you're looking at a huge, amazing, eye-tastic building that's just unlike anything that's built on Davis Highway. It's got real curb appeal, and just everything about it is unique and simply eye-tastic, and that's what we're designing. And here's another thing. Not only do we have over 2,075 likes, local people who like our program and like our company, which is huge, by the way, it's we are so busy, and this program is just so phenomenal that we're building this new building. And we're having to build a 6,000 square foot facility to handle the volume of business. And our goal is simply this, Wendy. We want to make 100 pairs of glasses every single day the doors open. That's our goal. We want to see 100 people. And
you want to keep Charles busy.
Yes, well, Charles and some assistants. And so we've invested in the latest, greatest lens lab technology to be able to manufacture your lenses right on site while you wait. Just one of our machines, costs $60,000. It cuts and edges your lens to fit your frame. If you've ever had a pair of eyeglasses and the lenses fall out because wherever you got them, cut it on an old piece of machinery, maybe wore out technology, that's not going to happen at the $50 eye guy. Just because we have this super amazing program doesn't mean that we have sacrificed quality and innovation, because we are the innovators. The Tegenkamp family, my family, has been innovators in Pensacola now for over 31 years in the optical industry, and we're setting the optical world on fire. I mean, I've had doctors from New Jersey call me, from the West Coast, East Coast, all over the country. They've heard about the $50 eye guy. They're inquiring, and they want me to come to their towns and help them with their practices because they're struggling. They're struggling to fight all the competition and all the national chains that are advertising free eye exam. One get one free, plus we're going to give you a free eye exam, or we're going to give you all this for $69. Folks, come on. It's not real. It's not real. I'm telling you. Go check it out for yourself if you got time to waste. But just remember this. Spend money locally right here and come support us. And I promise you, you're not going to just like us. You're going to love us because what we're doing is absolutely amazing. And so if I sound excited, I am, because we are really moving forward with a lot of momentum in this company. Great staff. I love my staff. They have years of experience, years and years of experience. They're experts. You're not going to just deal with some kid that we hired off the street. And that brings me back to one of my stories. I love to tell stories all the time about the one of the managers of the Super Walmart. came into our office. And I said, well, why are you here buying your glasses? I mean, you get them from Walmart for free. He said, well, Mark, let me tell you a quick story. I pulled the guy out of one day when the optical people didn't show up. I had to go over to the produce department and put a white, find the sharpest, smartest looking kid, he said, and put a white lab coat on him, put him in the optical department, and he was helping people with eyeglasses. And the public doesn't know. They don't have a clue.
Wow.
And
that's really concerning.
I mean, this is a true story, folks. And so, of course, he asked me not to use his name, and I will obviously respect his privacy and would never disclose that. On top of that, we had Walmart corporate come into our store about a month ago. The lady was sent in to figure out what this $50 deal was because there's so much commotion going on in Pensacola in the optical world, and Walmart just scratching their head. They can't figure it out. When the lady came in, she didn't buy one pair. She bought 4 pairs. She laughed, and she said, it's real. It's so real that my own company can't even offer this type of program. And so people like that love what we're doing. They love innovation. They love creativity. They love something new. And this concept is like something that's never been done in our industry before.
So when you come in and you just have, single vision lenses, and I find a $50 pair of Coach frames,
yes,
am I going to have to pay? I pay $50 for the frames, and
yes,
that includes my lenses?
Single vision, plastic.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
but
and
if
you can upgrade from there.
But, and if I need help seeing far away and I need something to help me read, like a bifocal, although do you even still do bifocals?
We do.
You do only no line?
Mostly 99% of everybody is in a no-line bifocal, and let me tell you why. A lot of people have had bad experience with no-line invisible bifocals, and that's because wherever they purchased them from, they used very poor quality and poor fitting techniques. And if you combine poor quality with poor fitting techniques, you get a very bad result. Now, what do we do different? We use, again, Hoya lenses. If you're a patient of Center for Sight, look at the bottom of your prescription. It says Hoya. That's what they promote. That's what we promote. They're a great company, and this is a great product. We fit them with trade secrets that my family has developed over 31 years. We have a super awesome success rate, over 99% in fitting all progressive lenses, no lines. And we guarantee if for any reason you cannot wear them, everything we do is 30 days, unconditional, money-back guarantee. There's no risk. And so you can buy with confidence and just relax. Come to the $50 Eye Guy. It is not just a good experience. It's an eye-tastic experience. Because here's what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to revolutionize the way eye care industries. Here's how we're going to get the national chain stores straightened out and show them that you can do business with integrity. You can have truth in advertising. You don't have to, have lines and lines and thousands of words of fine print and restrictions and get your lawyers involved just to be able to produce a coupon. You can actually provide a quality product at a quality price, and people are supporting this concept. And again, I'm thanking all of Pensacola right now. Thank you, because this is my dream, and without your support, it would not be possible.
Yeah, and you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Just when I was in there and
busy,
you guys were
rocking out.
You're moving and shaking, and that was great.
Yes, I'm very grateful each and every day. Boy, when we get Davis Highway open, wow, watch out, Pensacola. Watch out, national chain stores. I'm coming right at you. Got you in my line of sight.
Well, and there's not a darn thing they can do about it, because they have to go by national guidelines and rules, and you don't.
Well, and they don't even care about the rules, because, quite honestly, free eye exams are illegal in the state of Florida. Mr. State Attorney, where you at? Where you at? Hello. It's illegal. Look it up. But they don't bother them. You know why? Because they don't have enough funds down at the state attorney's office to go after an eyeglass company that wants to advertise illegal free eye exams.
Right.
And when you get in there for that free eye exam,
probably bigger fish to fry, I guess, but still, it's illegal. So
yeah, I had a guy get up and actually walk out of that place, and came to our place. He said, "Man, I had to get up out of there. It was ridiculous." Anyway, I'll be careful here. All right. This morning I brought my little sidekick with me. Chandler Tegging-Camp is in the house.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chandler.
It's okay. Just say hi.
Hello.
Today is Hat Day, so as soon as we get finished with the radio station, he's headed to school with Hat Day. And
oh, nice.
I figured we'd take an unofficial day off here, a little field trip. at the radio station, it's always good and beneficial for children to experience something like this in the radio station, how things work.
I agree with you.
So, Miss Grow, if you're out there listening, well, no, she's in the classroom.
That's right.
I hope I'm not in too much trouble.
And that's where we want her, in the classroom.
Yes, they do a wonderful job.
Best. But, so, folks, if you have any questions for Mark, call the show at 437-1620. Maybe you've got some questions about,
sure,
your glasses or how,
Any question.
Any question. Exactly.
We're open for anything here. We're not restricting. Remember, there's no limitations. There's no restrictions. Not even on the questions.
That's right. Not even on the questions.
Are we
Call
having
us
fun
now.
yet?
That's right. 437-1620.
That's another thing I love to do. I love to keep it exciting, Wendy. There's so much that we engage in each and every day, the important parts of our day. They're just so serious. And so we like to create a professional environment, but we like to laugh. We like to have fun. We like to enjoy our patients, our customers, our clients. We love to just interact and get to know our people. And so that's what you're going to experience at the $50 Eye Guy. Not just some boring bunch of folks that are trying to get every nickel out of your pocket, because our program is the same for everybody. It doesn't work any different. Now, there's some people out there going, well, I don't want to wear $50 eyeglasses, and they possibly couldn't be quality or, I have a few of those friends. It's okay, guys. I understand. You want to spend the money, and you have worked very hard, and you have the money to spend. Well, that's great. We have a couple thousand pairs of designer brand new releases in our designer showcases. Now, let me give you an example. Spy Optics, very hot, very awesome, great product off the West Coast, and we have a full case of those. Tag Heuer. Let me say that we've got the largest selection of Tag. I've got about $10,000 my cost just up in the case. The largest selection of Tag, and we've been selling those like wildfire. I mean, they're a great product, and we sell them at the same price that everybody else does. There's no $50, there's no discounts when it comes to those name brand products because they have contracts. They're very exclusive, so we do not discount them. We can't discount them. But now here's where we do save you money, and this is what they allow us to do. If you want to come into my store and buy some Tag Heuer frames, you can get your prescription lenses at the $50 price. So you end up saving a fortune. Let me give you an example. I sold a gentleman 2 pairs of Tag Heuers last week. He went around town, I guess, priced them, and he basically got 2 pairs for the price of 1 at my office. And here's how I saved him money. It was on the lenses. Huge.
Right.
Because what they want to do is charge him like $1,000 for each pair, $900 and some dollars. And so, of course, who wouldn't want to charge $900 per pair? I mean, they're making a fortune. I mean, obviously, I don't blame him for trying, but, he came to our store and he got 2 pairs for the price of what he paid for 1.
Wow.
And so this guy was just ecstatic. And again, these are the people that's building our business.
Yeah, and they're doing... you're just doing great business, and the frames that I saw were the $50 frames were absolutely beautiful. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Well, I thought we had Marie ready.
Yeah,
almost. We got to get that magical check mark.
That's
there.
okay. 437-1620.
There we go.
Let's light up the phones this morning. I will take as many calls as I can. And I'm going to give everybody gift certificates to be able to come into the store and treat yourself to an Eye Guy $50 Eye Guy experience. Okay.
Wow. Hey, Marie, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm eye-tastic. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I want to know if you offer the latest technology on Progressive, and how long does it take if I place an order?
Yes, that's a great question. Marie, not only do we offer it, I, myself, was the first guy to bring high-definition, digital freeform Progressive no-line bifocals to Pensacola. It's documented. I brought the technology when people in Pensacola didn't even know what it was. They didn't have a clue. And that's because I do a lot of research. I'm in touch with the major manufacturers. They come to me to test pilot their programs and things like that. Yes, so to answer your question, we do have the digital freeform Progressive no line. The cost is really simple. $50 for your frame and lens. You're going to add $50 per eye for your regular Heuer Progressive lens, and then we're going to add $50 more per eye for the HD freeform digital Progressive. So now you're going to walk out the door at $250 for a pair of HD high-definition designer digital Progressive no-line bifocals. And that lens takes anywhere from 4 to 5 days, 7 days at the very most, depending upon the workload. And, yes, that is a phenomenal, phenomenal price.
Oh, wonderful. That's great.
So is that what you're needing?
Yeah, I need glasses. I need contact lenses. Do you do contact lenses too?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We sell contact lenses. We have our own website. The girls will be glad to help you at our office, set that up for you. It's 5% over cost.
Okay, wonderful.
But, yeah, Marie, I'd love to take care of you. If you'll hold the line, we'll get a gift certificate prepared for you that you can pick up here at the radio station for $50. So now it's only $200 for that pair. And by the way, I invite people to price shop what I just talked about.
Thank you, Marie. Hold on.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marie. I appreciate you calling. At Lens Crafters, Wendy, this same product, $600 just for the lenses. Now, why do they charge $600? How do they get away with it? Well, they have to pay the mall rent. You know you have any idea how much they pay just to rent that spot at Cordova Mall? Probably about $19,000 to $20,000 a month, just to rent that space. How do I know that? I had a 700 square foot store there for 3 years. Cost me $7,000 a month for 700 square feet.
That's awful.
So they may pay more than $20,000 a month. So you got to make these huge markups and margins. And so we just don't work that way. And I can promise you, you will save literally hundreds of dollars just coming to see us. Isn't that great?
It's amazing.
Absolutely.
And I just want to, now that I've been in the store and saw it with my own eyes, I was just so excited of all the frames that you had.
Yes.
And I can't wait to go try some on. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to come see you, aren't I?
You are.
Today.
The phone lines are lighting up, but I want to go ahead and load them up, folks. We can take quite a few calls, 437-1620. If you'd like a gift certificate, hey, just give me a call and just say hi.
All right.
Good morning.
Irene in Cantonment, welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Hi, Wendy and Mark.
Good morning, Irene. How can we help you get your life back into focus?
I just have a quick question. I wanted your professional opinion on this. How often should someone have their vision checked?
Well, let me tell you, an industry standard is check yearly to see clearly. And so they like to see you once a year, and some doctors say every 2 years, and some doctors say every 18 months. It just depends. Mm-hmm. So it's always a good idea to invest $59 in an eye exam.
I would say 2 years max.
Right.
Sure. I mean, if it's been over 2 years, you need to get in stat.
It's close to that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's time.
Okay.
You can never ever go wrong in going to get your eyes checked.
Do you think you need glasses?
Well, I don't think my vision has changed much, so that's why I haven't really gone. But maybe I should.
Absolutely. I can recommend a great doctor for you. Right there on Davis Highway, Sight and Sun, Dr. Carl Spears, Jill Anderson. There's a bunch of great doctors in there. They do a wonderful job. They're right there. They're actually about 1 minute from our new store in front of the old Food World Shopping Center, the Omni Gym. They do a phenomenal job. Right now, our eye exam equipment is boxed up in pods, moving to the new location as they get it all calibrated and what have you. But, hey, hold the line, Irene. Thanks for calling this morning. We got a gift certificate for you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Hey, you have an eye-tastic day, and I guess it's wrapping up another 30 minutes here.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, this is Mark taking camp, and if I'm not your $50 eye guy, I want to be. Look us up on Facebook. You'll like us. Come see us, and you will learn to love us.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
All right. Thank you.